Hi Libra, I'm Lisi, the High Priestess. I'd like to start notification. With the notification, you can get my lives. If not, you have to wait for live. Packages, UPS packages, waiting on your packages. Your relationship with the UPS man, with the FedEx man. Delivery date. It comes in the brown paper bag, crystal bags, but also it is Easter, so people celebrate pagan holidays. Goodness. Taking a look at your products. Inspection. I see the moon. The full moon is giving you a closer look to things. I get a cousin. So that's my cousin. Your cousin's crying. You're going over to your cousin's for Easter. Someone's over. My cousin's crying, or little cousin is crying. You're over at a family function and you're learning about certain things. Someone busts out crying and you're like, oh my gosh. Heavy emphasis on your cousin, because that's the card that I pulled out. The Six of Swords, because I see you there with the Sagittarius. Your cousin could be a Sagittarius. The Ten of Cups. Happy to see each other. Okay, maybe they're crying because they're happy to see you. You know, those happy tears. I also feel like your cousin is inviting you out river rafting or something like that. I see someone ready on their bathing suit. They're ready to river raft. They're going with their cousin. I see them going on a canoe on what I see from these pictures. Also, I feel like your cousin's going to tell you something they seen at this while they were river rafting, or you're noticing that your cousin is starting to go and explore the outdoors a lot more. Like they're leaving a lot. His cousin's starting to visit family a lot, maybe possibly by themselves, but you see them happy. The Six of Wands, 666, the Hangman. They're leaving someone behind. They're not telling you who they. So maybe your cousin is going through a separation here, okay? And she's visiting a lot of family and she seems very happy, but they're like happy tears. Like I feel like this person could not visit family because maybe something was going on behind closed doors. They weren't unable to see people. Almost having to explain to the whole family what happened, and it brings them into tears. I mean, they're happy to see their family again, but it also causes, like, you know, where have you been? People ask those kind of questions. And it's like, so your cousin's like, it really doesn't matter. Just know that I'm happy to be here. I'm blessed to be here. But yeah, things happen. They're holding on to the truth. They're not telling you what's going on. All right. But they're visiting a lot more often by themselves. Or you're visiting your cousin a lot. Because I feel like your cousin's very active. Whoever your cousin is, like you guys could do fun things like river rafting, going outdoor, Five of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. Like she could be an MMA fighter too. That's crazy. So an MMA fighter right here. You're starting to go see this MMA fighter. Or you and your cousin used to fight with each other. I think that someone's not telling their cousin anything because your cousin would probably get up and fight somebody if they knew the truth. So someone's holding back, telling their cousin what it is because they know, because with the Five of Wands, like once they hear what happened, they're getting in the car and they're going to go fuck somebody up. So I feel like a cousin was like, I someone's being very careful what they're going to tell their cousin because they know if they tell the cousin what actually happened, they're going to get up and beat someone up. So someone's like, "Don't worry about it. We're going through a separation or something like that, and I'm happy now. I'm here now. Like I want this to be as peaceful as it can be because your cousin's crazy, or you're the crazy cousin. Whose wig do I need to snatch out? Okay, the Empress. You're like nobody's the King of Coins, or your dad, the Eight of Swords. But everybody can tell that everyone can sense there's something going on with your cousin. Everyone senses it. It's like something that can't be. It's not said, but it's felt. And they look like genuinely happy to just be around people that love them. So someone's like wondering, huh? Like someone starting to pick up phone calls and start asking questions, start asking the kids questions, or asking the kids to start asking questions because this is not normal. What is really going on behind closed doors? That's my cousin. She's a civilian. That's funny. On training day, that Faisa or whatever, she never, when that crackhead tried to rape her, right? And when she was skipping school, and he got a hold of Ethan Hawke or whatever, he was about to blast his face. He had done that one favor, and he found the picture of. They went through his wallet and they found a picture of his niece, or his little cousin. He was like, "That's my little cousin. She's a fucking civilian." And he picks up the phone and he's like, "Hey, did you happen to get jumped by this crackhead or whatever?" He confirmed the story. Okay, the Two of Coins confirmed the story, like because he saved that girl. He had saved that girl, and she left behind the wallet. The Eight of Swords, that story checks out. Look, he called. He called and he was like, "That's my cousin. She's a civilian." You know what I'm saying? I'm going to call right now and make sure. And she comes through like, "Yes, that man did save my life. This white Superman." Well, I don't know how she called him or whatever. hmm Wow, someone's good karma. Good karma. You never know whose life you're saving, right? By doing a kind act that someone else thought it was very little, but it catalyst to an event of saving his life because he took time out to do one kind act, being a superhero. Death card and the Seven of Cups, surviving death, judgment. Have you guys ever watched that movie American Beauty? And you remember that man that used to flirt a lot with his daughter's best friend? He was going through a midlife crisis. Like he felt like there was something in the air. And so he had decided, I mean, it came down to the moment where he was going to sleep with her. And she mentioned to him, "I'm still a virgin." And he was like, "Oh." And then he started to think about things a little bit clearer and he was like, "No." And he walked away from her. At the same time, his neighbor, for some reason, things that happened, he used to sell weed to him or something like that, but for some reason the dad thought they weren't like in a homophobe, or like they were gay and they had a relationship. Well, he lost it, and he went next door and he shot him and he killed him right after he rejected this young girl from having sex, and overcame that little barrier in life, those kind of demons that come to attack you, and he dies. Judgment. You know what I'm saying? Judgment. Like, you think that those moments don't matter, but they do. But they do. His soul was saved. But I don't know why I'm getting to this with your cousin, because I feel like your cousin is hiding something, like some dark secrets, and they're not saying anything to you, but whatever it is, it's some real shit, like this kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? like surviving death because they chose to do the right thing or something like that. I don't know. The Six of Cups, you have been getting six, six, Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. Like, this is crazy. The Three of Swords. If you actually knew the true story behind all of this, you might want to get up and seek revenge. So it's better not to even mention what really happened. Just know I'm safe. I'm here with you, and I'm blessed to be alive, to be around my family. Oh, shit. Because whatever this person went through is some Hollywood shit.